right, guys. Let's see what comes out. This is a pick a power reading. Same as usual, this is a general reading. So what comes out may or may not resonate with you personally. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's get a few piles made. I guess we'll just do 3. This was more calling to me. 3 piles. I'm using a few decks that I have here on the table to help me convey messages from your future self. So as I prepare these cards, go ahead and choose pile 1, 2, or 3. All right, guys. So let's get this started. I hope that by now you have chosen a pile. Whichever pile is calling to you or whatever number is calling to you. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All right, so let's tap in. Again, this is general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so pile 1. Let's take a look at what's here for you. Messages from your future self. I'm not sure when this is. This could be tomorrow. This could be your future self 10 years from now, 5 years from now. So take it as it resonates, please. You can always come back to this video if you want and choose a different card. If you just so happen to want more messages, or you want to choose a different card at a different time. So you can choose all 3 piles if you want at different times. It's completely up to you. Okay, so with that being said, let's get it. All right, pile 1. Your future self says gentleness. I speak with gentleness and I share with gentleness. Some of you guys may have had a very difficult time keeping your composure. You may have anger problems right now, or you may be easily triggered right now, pile 1, or something is irritating or someone is irritating you. But this aspect of you is more gentle. Some of you guys could also be a little rough around the edges. If you're a female, you could be a tomboy or something like that. Or if you're a guy, you could be overly masculine. It says, I align with the gentlest parts of myself. And I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. So for some of you right now, you're probably afraid to do something, or you may have doubts that you aren't going to prosper, or you're not going to make it, or something isn't going to go right. I feel like right now your attitude towards things may have a lot to do with why things are the way that they are. So I feel like by the time you reach this part of life, or this future self of yours, you're taking a more receptive and unafraid approach, or you should be unafraid. I see you also conquering a fear. It says, I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. Some of you guys could also have a an animal, or your animal could have just given birth. Or I see baby animals, or teddy bears could be significant, like stuffed animals. Or you have stuffed animals, or there's something significant about a stuffed animal. It says, the baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders, and we lie down gentle on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. So, okay. Some of you guys at this time, you're spending more time in nature, and I feel like your future self is much happier and much more at ease. You have the 10th house. So this is the house of status, your public image, your reputation, your career, long-term goals, fame. Around the time that this reading resonates with you, your 10th house could be lit. There could be certain aspects, important aspects to your 10th house. Or for some of you right now, that's what you're working on. You're working on your career. You're working on your public image, your reputation, or that's what matters. There's also something here about respect, achievements, success, potential, authority, honor. Some of you guys are in a position of power. You could be married to also someone who's in a position of power, or someone who is, or dating, married or dating, someone who is an authoritative figure, or someone who has a positive or clean reputation. I'm picking up also on where you work is significant. Some of you guys have some type of VIP access in some way, shape, or form. You could be in entertainment or like I said, this is either politics or some form of government, or this is a leadership position in some way, shape, or form. You could also be an entrepreneur. And then I see Capricorn energy, and I see Saturn is here. We have Aries. You could be an Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. Um, your future self says that it's important for you to be competitive right now, especially when it comes to your career, or that's what's going on here. There's a lot of competition when it comes to your career sectors. PAL 1. So I feel like right now, um, it's time for you to be assertive, again, competitive, impulsive, loud. I was already getting that. And then aggressive. I was already getting that. It's time for you to take action. Be courageous. Be dominant. Be rebellious. Dynamic. Okay, some of you guys are also very impatient, quick-tempered. I just said that. And this is also the ruler of the first house. So your first and 10th house are significant. Pile 1. I feel like you're someone of great importance. This reminds me of a soldier, a spiritual warrior, or someone with a great deal of fight in them. You're very courageous. I feel like you're very unique. You do things your own way. You could definitely be an entrepreneur. Um, let's see. We have the coffin card here. Card number 8. Wow, with the sun. Okay, so someone could have passed away. This could be a father figure. August 13th could be significant, or August 31st, or the 13th could be significant. I also see you guys by this time. This could be the year 3031. This could be August 3031. Okay, I see something has cleared out. Some of you guys have overcome some type of illness. This could be cancer or something like that. Or there could have been a near-death experience. But I see you overcome it, or you heal. Someone could have also died in a fire. I'm literally getting something about someone dying in a fire, or passing away in a fire because of the sun. It represents burning. Or there's something here about burns, burning, or burns. Or someone's name could be Bernie or Burn. For the most part, I feel like you're happy, you're conscious, you're spiritual. And this could also indicate that you've overcome some type of ego death. The sign Leo is also coming to mind. And then I see something here about a burial or a funeral. Some of you guys could also inherit something from a deceased relative, or because of someone's passing. So next you have 43, the web, with 12, the oracle. Okay, some of you guys could be online tarot card readers, or there's some significant about an online tarot card reading that you got. Others of you are just content creators, or there's something about messages that you receive from people online. So this could be your tarot card readers that you go to, or that you've gone to before. There's something significant about them. I feel like your future self has a message for you that has something to do with networking on the internet, or talking to people who could help you get to where you're trying to get career-wise, especially if you're an online content creator where you do things like I do, like tarot card readings and stuff like that. I feel like you've unlocked an aspect of you that is very psychic. Some of you are tapped in by now. In the future, you're tapped into your gift of foresight or prophecy. Others of you are experiencing some type of online cyberbullying, or yeah, especially if you are a tarot card reader online, on specifically on, well, I can't, whatever platform you're on, I feel like you are either being attacked, or that's how you feel, or this is you doing that. And I feel like it's because someone's very competitive. But eventually you overcome this. Again, there's some here about you, Pal 1. overcoming your anger issues or your temper. You could be quick to anger. Wow, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. So I do see success, especially when it comes to money. Family is also important. I'm getting, you could also have a family, or you could be in a long-term relationship. Some of you guys are dating someone who's older than you, or you could be older than them. I do see an age difference. And I see that you're focused more on stability. Many of you have matured by now. And this is your type of shit. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's very spiritual, and it's passed down by way of generations. I believe that this is you as a child. This is you as a young adult, male or female. And then this is you as an elderly individual, or just reaching a mature state wherever you are. You've reached that mature state. And I feel like you've accomplished yourself, not only financially, but when it comes to family and your career. I feel like there's stability here. I also see you growing old with someone. For some of you, I see you growing old. I also feel like you're taking care of an elderly individual. This could be your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, your father, or your grandfather. I feel like you have a very lucrative career where you make good money. You make good money, and whatever it is that you do, you're really good at it. Let's see what else for pile number 1. We have the fairy. 31 is here. The number 31 could be significant. That's here twice, or that's your number 31 or 13, or the number 1 or the number 3. That could be your lucky number. It says the fairy, blessings, flow, magical energy. So your higher self says, darling, don't you remember you're a badass? Keep winging it. Your future self still has like this sassiness or this like attitude type of thing. I feel like you just know that you're the shit type of thing. You're very confident. And then I'm also getting, yeah, everything that you're doubting, your future self is like, if only you knew, we're going to get past that. You're going to be okay. Just stop letting people get to you, especially online. Stop letting people get to you. Yeah, wow, look, you even have the star card. This is card number 33. It says divine guidance. Many of you are loved by the divine. There's also something significant about Christmas, or someone could have been born on Christmas or around Christmas, or some holiday, 4th of July, New Year's, Valentine's Day. You're also, right now, you're being divinely guided by your higher self to reach some high pentacle or pedestal. And I feel like this has to do with your career. You could also meet someone around Christmas, or Christmas time is significant for you. Christmas time. All right, and then you have 50, indulge. Pile number 1, you like to eat. I see lots of snacks, cookies, cakes, donuts, candy. You have a sweet tooth. Or I'm getting, you know how to cook. This too could be a gift that's been passed down to you. If you don't know how to cook, you could be dealing with someone who does. Or someone like snacks, chips, like things that are probably not very healthy, but really, really good. You could also be a smoker. I feel like you get the munchies a lot. I'm also getting, whatever food this is, this could have something to do with you being easily triggered. So some of you guys may change your diet at some point. I feel like you like what you like, you want what you want, and that's that. But I feel like by the time you reach wherever you are here in the future, it seems to me like you have so much to share or to give. You could turn a habit like eating cookies, or maybe you have like a recipe or something like that, or a cooking show could come about, or a podcast where you, I don't know, taste foods or something like that, and you turn that into a lucrative business. I'm also getting enjoy. Enjoy your life right now. Okay, and finally, pile one, you have card number one, adventure. It says innocence, play, and discovery. You have a lot of fairies in your energy, pile number one. You have a lot of beautiful fairies who are nearby. I feel like you're a very magical type of individual. You could also be very unique. Again, I said that before, you're very unique. And I see that you struggled as a child to connect with your mother, I'm getting. Maybe she pushed you away, or maybe you felt like the outsider in some way, shape, or form. But I do see you reaching a full state of maturity where eventually it passes, where you no longer feel alone. You could also have a daughter in the future, or there's a little girl here that reminds you of you. I feel like also children are the key to you overcoming some type of fear, or childlike things like getting on a roller coaster. That could be a fear of yours, or maybe you were traumatized. Um, you could also enjoy video games. Or things that kids are into. I'm also getting some of you guys, either you didn't graduate college, maybe you dropped out, or you didn't graduate high school. So some of you guys may also be considering going back to school. So good for you. That was pile one. We're going to move on to pile two. I didn't even need the books. That was self-explanatory. Okay, pile two. Your affirmation is no need to do. Some of you guys are very lazy, or you like to kick back, relax. Some of you guys are also, I'm getting right now, there's someone around you who keeps telling you what to do and you don't like that. I feel like you're trying to get your own place or something like that. It's like, I need to get out of here. Or maybe you don't like the neighborhood that you live in. Some of you guys may also feel as if something's holding you back, or people, like, I'm kind of getting this vibe where it's like you come across a lot of haters when all you're trying to do is just be great. Or people don't understand you, so you just spend time by yourself. You could be the type of person, you could actually have a good time alone. You can go to the movie theater alone, cook and eat dinner alone. You could also live alone, or this is what you want. It says, I am exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. Others of you, I'm getting, it's time to relax if you can. You could also be the type who eventually you begin scrolling and you spend hours and hours doom scrolling on social media. So that could be like a negative habit that you may want to stop. I'm also getting, yeah, if somebody's telling you the truth about yourself, you don't want to hear that. Even if they're honest, or even if what they're saying is beneficial, you don't want to hear that. I feel like for some of you, it's required that you have your own everything, your own space, your own car, your own money. It says, I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in the terms of my life path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. Some of you guys need to clean up, or you need to become, or you should become, or you will benefit from becoming more organized. It says, I take a deep breath, relax, and trust. And then I do laundry. I kind of like, I like you, pal, too. I think you're funny. And I think people around you, they don't understand you. You do what you want to do when you want to do it, but you get it done. That's what I'm getting. It's like, oh, okay, well, nobody tells me what to do. I'll do it when I feel like it. I feel like you're not easily moved. You could also be somebody who likes to laugh a lot. You're very comical, or you could be a little goofy or playful. And then also I'm getting that you like to either text a lot or type a lot. I feel like you use your hands a lot, but you sit on your butt. Like everything that you do is like the lazy way, or you do it your way. Let's see. We have Vesta with devotion. So this represents sacred sexuality, fertility, kundalini energy, dedication, purity. Some of you guys are like the type of person, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Self-discipline is here, or that could be what you lack, self-discipline. It says focused passion, diligence, inner spark, spiritual commitment. Some of you guys are very spiritual also. You may want to look to see what's going on with Vesta. Then we have, wow, the 8th house. So this is the house of transformation. So I feel like a message from your future self is that things need to change. There's something that needs to change. I'm getting, people may not ever understand you on the level to where you're expecting them to understand you. Some of you guys could be very spiritual, so you may come off as like a witch, or you're very witchy, or you're into like occult wisdom and knowledge. You're into like psychology, like the dark arts and stuff like that. So that could also be why you spend a lot of time alone. And then there's also something here about your sex life. I see a rebirth too. I also feel like if you guys have sex and you get pregnant or you have a child, that's going to change you forever. We have the 8th house with investments. Some of you guys could also be making some investments, or your future self is very happy and satisfied with whatever investment you've made. Somebody could be a day trader or something, or you could work from home, or I feel like you have an office job or something like that, something that doesn't really require much movement, or that could be your ideal. Some of you guys could be drivers, or there's something here about your driver's license. I'm getting something significant about your driver's license. You may also love to see new things. And I'm getting, for some of you, you've been in several different relationships. You could also be someone who's divorced, or you're currently married. I feel like you benefit from your partner's assets in some way, shape, or form. Or you can meet someone who's very successful. Shared resources is here, and inheritance. You two could inherit something. We have secrets. There's something about a secret or secret sexuality, or some of you guys are on the down low, or you keep your sex life a secret. You don't like people knowing your business. You could be very just private. Joint ventures are significant, in legacy. That could be what you stand on, or eventually that's what comes about. Something here about your legacy. So for those of you who are looking to create a beautiful legacy for yourself, I feel like you're going to have to learn how to like dead ass get off your ass or something like that. Let me see. Okay, so you have 18, the dog, with 34, the fish. Okay, so there's something here about animals. There's something here about loyalty, best friends. Some of you guys have a lot of friends, or you've had a lot of friends, or by now, wherever you are on the journey, you have a lot of friends. You could also be a dog owner. Or for some of you, like I said, you come across someone. This could be a best friend, a mentor. This could be someone you're dating, someone who's very loyal, faithful, passionate, and they're abundant. So some of you guys could marry into money, or your person is the breadwinner if it's not you. But I do see loyalty, and I see lots of cash flow. Some of you guys have been on the job for a very long time. The year 97 could be significant, 94 or 93. or the 1990s. You could have been born in the 1990s, or on the 7th, the 4th, the 3rd, the 18th, or the 9th, or those days are significant. The year 3034 could also be significant, or this is when you see or meet your person in 3034. Or this is when you remarry. Okay, we have the entrepreneur. Like I said, you need your own shit. For those of you who are entrepreneurs already, I feel like your business is going to change. Or things about whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to change in some way, shape, or form. Or if you're working a regular 9 to 5, eventually you become an entrepreneur. You could also become a homeowner. I feel like you're very independent or self-sufficient. And then the number 50 is here. So I'm getting, you don't want to go 50-50 on anything. You want your own. Some of you guys could also be in your 50s by the time you reach this entrepreneurial status. But I see here, although you are independent, someone has your back. I'm getting you have a loyal friend, or you have someone around you who you could trust, or they're going to help you out with money or help you get to open up a business or something. I see someone investing in you. Wow, with the Star card, you're very talented, very spiritual, very faithful. You could be into astrology, tarot, or you love the Bible. You could be an Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius placements, or you could meet an Aquarius, or you could be married or dealing with someone with Aquarius or Pisces in their chart. I feel like you're destined for success. Your North Node is also significant. You have the Hierophant reverse. So yeah, I see some of you guys disconnecting from societal norms in some way, shape, or form. I feel like by the time you reach this state, whatever place this is or whenever this is in the future, people damn near don't even recognize you anymore. I feel like you've changed in so many ways. You have changed. You have evolved. You have come a long way. I feel like you're the type of person that's like, I'm woke, or I'm enlightened, or I'm spiritual, or I know what's going on. You could be a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart, or Venus in Aquarius, or Venus in Pisces. You could also be a Scorpio or a Leo. Maybe a Sag. With the entrepreneur energy is giving Sag. I also see some of you guys going through a divorce. Or a breakup, or you're dealing with someone who's divorced. It's important though, however, you guys, because some of you guys could be being misled at this point. I feel like your future self is involved in some type of cult. Or there's something about a cult or a religious leader. I don't know what that's about. So you have card 39. It says, the alchemist. This is you with the FU finger. With the FU finger, like, fuck the world, fuck what people have to say, fuck your opinion of me. I feel like you have foul or vulgar language. Some of you guys could also get fired because of, I'm hearing misconduct, not following the rules. Or something like that could happen. It says, oh, I don't break that easy. Not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. So by the time you're here, you're more powerful with this 8th house energy. You're much more powerful. You're much more assertive. I feel like you just don't give a F. Maybe that's what's changed about you. Maybe you were the type that was very loyal to people, giving people money, helping people out, and then you meet all these disloyal people. I'm getting that too. I feel like you've come across a lot of unloyal people, and that's what you're looking for, somebody who's loyal or you've come across people who've cheated you or cheated on you or lied to you. Some of you guys could also be at odds with the government in some way, shape, or form. This could have to do with taxes with this 8th house. I don't know if by now you owe taxes or they're coming after you for tax liens or something like that. Or some type of money that you owe is significant or that's owed to you. We have Anchor. This is card 16. This speaks about stability. So for those of you who have struggled to get your own house or to maintain stability of your own, I feel like eventually you do and you will. And I see you closing the door with card number 16. I see you closing the door to all of the BS that you used to put up with. I feel like you're no longer a pushover. You're no longer putting your life at risk or believing any of the lies. I feel like you understand your individuality within society. And I feel like you kind of sort of you're staying to yourself around this time. We have divine timing, card number 14. So yeah, there go all the spiritual books. Some of you guys could also become an author in the future. I feel like you're doing something that's like taboo. So, or you didn't change your religion or something like that. So people are looking at you like they don't even recognize you or you sound crazy. But you're like, fuck that and fuck you type. That's what I'm getting. Someone could be an astrologer. Or you could end up dating someone who's very spiritual and they end up like unlocking your spiritual aspects and waking you up type of thing. So I feel like you go from doing things like regular and then you like take it up a few notches. So now you're on some other shit. That's what I'm getting. All right, you have 34 here. Last but not least, with Sacral Portal. It says creativity, intimacy, inhibition. I see some type of creative body of work. Your sacral chakra could also be significant. This could have something to do with your sex life. Or something about sex is significant. For some of you, I'm kind of sort of getting pregnancy, but then again, I'm also getting, maybe you already had the children. So this could also be telling me about your children growing up, maybe going to college or not. For some of you, I'm getting, specifically those of you who do have children, I feel like your child, there's something going on with your child in school, or them dropping out could be a problem. So I see you closing your door to somebody. But I'm getting in divine timing, somebody's going to either go back to school or they're going to become an entrepreneur. Or if you do go back to school, you still become, or they still become an entrepreneur. There's also, again, there's some here about karmic relationships. You could be meeting people online or something like that. Or you could have recently met someone online and I see you still know this person by the time you get here. This could be the year 3034. So I see someone's going to stick around for a while. You could also move in with someone. I feel like I'm also talking to a coffee or tea lover. I feel like you're always drinking coffee or tea. Okay. All right, finally, let's do pile 3. For those of you who chose pile 3, these are your messages. All right, we have self-love, pile 3. It says, you're the best. No, you are. Some people think you're cocky or they think you're full of yourself. But you're not. You just love yourself. You could also be the type of person you'll wear the same outfit like twice in a month or twice in a week. I feel like you're kind of sort of set in your ways. You know what you like. You're on a routine. You give off Virgo energy. You could be a Virgo rising. You could be very predictable. It says, I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. You could also be overly critical of yourself. It says, I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. Some of you guys are a little bitter, pal 3. I'm getting somebody broke your heart and you will never forget. You will never forget or forgive. You may have gotten yourself involved in a twin flame relationship if you look at the imagery here. Or I feel like by the time this resonates with you, wherever you are in the future, you're with a twin flame. I don't know if this person hurt you or if you hurt them. But I see somebody goes from being in a relationship to being alone or by themselves. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. You could also have trust issues. I show myself love any way that I can. And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that self? Yeah, there's something here about being hard on yourself. Some of you guys are a little too hard on yourself. I also feel like you may have an unrealistic approach to things, especially when it comes to relationships. You may think that people are perfect and they're not. Or you may think that relationships are perfect or they're supposed to be perfect, but they're not. And they never will. But I'm also getting this energy where it's like, you know what? I'm not settling for less. I'd rather be by myself. You're the type of person, you don't like asking people for anything. You want to take care of yourself. You too could be very, sorry about that. You could be very independent. The good thing is that I feel like the reason why you're going so hard to show people that you love yourself is because in the past, it could be right now, you didn't do that at first. You could have been easy. You could have been a type who you used to get drunk, hang out, be irresponsible, in and out of toxic relationships. Some of you guys have been in and out of jail or something like that. Or you could deal with the type of people who are in and out of jail. So I'm getting, you didn't have a choice but to start loving yourself, because I'm getting nobody else loved you like this. We have Taurus energy. So if not Taurus, you could be an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So this is the connoisseur. 420 is here. Some of you guys could smoke weed. Or 420 could be significant. April 20th through May 20th. So I see comfort, luxury, reliability. Okay, I see stubbornness, possessiveness, hard work, life's pleasures. Some of you guys are high maintenance. Serenity is here. Productive, determination, stability is in the future as well. Okay, Taurus is the ruler of the second house, it says. Wow, you have Venus and Taurus. Some of you, pal 3, you are very beautiful. I'm getting inside and out, and look, it says love. So wow, you do it. Whatever you're here to do in this lifetime, you actually reach that goal. I feel like it has to do with self-love. You, especially if you're a Taurus rising, or Virgo rising, or Capricorn rising. Wow. I see nice things. I feel like you could have a really nice home. You look good. Some of you guys are on a weight loss journey. You could also be germophobic or very clean. I'm getting you're a very clean person. Even if you aren't right now, I'm getting you are in the future. You like nice things. You could drive a nice car, have a nice house. I feel like everything around you is luxurious. Someone could be in the beauty industry also, or you could be. You could be a nail tech or a beautician. Or you could be dating someone who is, or you could have a child who's in the beauty industry. I'm also literally picking up on like green eyes or blue eyes, colorful eyes, or you have beautiful eyes or a beautiful smile. You could also sing, I'm getting. You could be a singer. or you like to sing. Wow, we have 35, the anchor with the Ankh 37. So yeah, I see long-term stability. Some of you guys could be in a same-sex relationship also. I also see you traveling. There's something about a cruise, or you could live near the water or a lake, or you could be on a cruise. Um, if spirituality is weighing you down, or if for whatever reason a relationship or something like that, whatever it is, a career, anything, if it's weighing you down or if it's causing you a lot of stress, then I think that you should take some time to really consider if you're on the right path or not, or if you're in the right relationship, or if you're genuinely happy. Because some of you guys are ignoring how you really feel, and that's probably what's taking you a long time. I feel like you're the type of person that takes you too long with this Taurus energy. It takes you too long to move on. It's like you'll spend years doing something that you hate, and you'll complain about it, and then you'll change it. But I'm getting change don't come until, like, literally you ride to the wheels fall off. Like, literally the wheels got to be then fell off for you to move forward or move on, or to see that something is over. Okay, let's get more. We have the empath 33. And this could be why you stick around longer than you should. I think people know that you're very sensual. You're very sensitive to other people's feelings and stuff. You're very generous. You're also very attractive, whether you think you are or not. There's some type of attractive aspect. This could be your face. You could have nice lips, something. Really pretty eyes, like I said earlier, nice hair, or your stomach is cute. Like, there's something that's very attractive. And I think people use that to their advantage. Like, they want to be around you or something like that. And I'm getting that you're picking up on other people's energy. So some of you guys are sticking around too long because you feel sorry for people. Or this could be for money or for stability. You stay in relationships for money or stability. But I feel like you got to learn how to take care of you in this lifetime. Like, without any help, without any assistance of any type. Okay? So that could be a goal of yours. Or I'm getting, by the time you reach this state, I think that you're finally feeling yourself. It's like, wow. Because I see you doing a lot of reflecting. I see you looking back at your childhood. Some of you guys could have been abandoned in some way, shape, or form. I'm also getting you lost something, or you're going to lose something, like a piece of jewelry. You could also have had either an abortion or a miscarriage, and my condolences. Or you lost a child. I feel like life has been rough for you, really tough, but you're very strong. There's also something about your naked body. I feel like you cover yourself up, or you wear all black to keep people's energy off of you, or to keep people away from you. Like, you're the type of person, you'll go to the beach fully dressed. And maybe people wonder, like, what is wrong with you? Why are you dressed like that? There's something about the way you dress also, you guys. Something about the way you dress. Yeah, look, the Ten of Wands is here. So I see struggle. Some of you guys, maybe you've been struggling with your weight, or struggling with responsibilities, struggling with the bills. I feel like you take on too many of other people's problems. So you got to learn how to say no. Learn how to give up before, it wears you down. Let me see. Yeah, you got the Knight of... You'll do anything. You're the type of person... You could be a Libra. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer in your chart. Or I see fire signs, Sag, Aries, Leo. You do damn near anything for whoever you're with. Like, you're the type of person they can call at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. And even if you don't come running, you at least pick up the phone. I feel like your future self is still drained. I still see struggle, or this is you remembering what you're going through now. Like, damn, I can't believe I used to do that. I can't believe I let that person break my heart like that. I can't believe I spent 10 years of my life slaving to get nothing. Yeah, Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're not happy. Pile 3. Or you're just, let's not say that. You're not satisfied, so you still got work to do. I'm also getting something here where something happens where you lose something, you get it back, you lose it again, you get it back, you lose it again. I see like a zigzag type of thing. Like, I feel like you're in some type of loop, or you don't know what genuinely satisfies you. Some of you guys could also be like in between. I'm kind of getting, you don't know what you want. And I feel like it's love that you want, or that's what you need. But it's like you're not allowing yourself to give it or receive it. Um, and it could be trauma. It could be trauma. I feel like you spent too many years with the wrong person or something like that. But you got to learn how to have fun again, how to love again, and start by loving yourself. Your future self wants you to stop struggling. Stop saying yes. Start saying no. Start saying no. Okay, something like that is here. Start saying no. No is no. All right, so it says potential. This is card number 5. Potential and possibility. So look, it says future. Look at that. Future, highest self, quantum. Wow. Yeah, this is serious. Some of you guys may also put on some weight. So you may want to be careful when it comes to overindulging with this Venus and Taurus, or you could already be overweight. You could also have hormonal issues or some type of stress-related health issue. I see a lot of stress here. I see a lot of crying, a lot of tears. Like, I see struggle. That's what I see. But your future self says, reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Some of you guys could have been, as a child or in your youthful years, you could have been discouraged from like going after your goals and dreams. I kind of feel like you settled in some way, shape, or form. You have great potential. You have so many gifts and talents. But I feel like it's your self-esteem that's been holding you down or weighing you down. It's your self-esteem. You may also be very spiritual, so you could also feel a little awkward. It's kind of giving yes man or people pleaser. So if you don't, I'm getting, if you don't get it together, your future self is like, we're not really satisfied with this. We could have done much better. There's also a lover here who's very abusive. This could be also a cheater, or this could be you. You're a cheater, an abuser. You're never satisfied. You don't know what you want. Life is hard. You could have an injury or something, or you could be just struggling. Like, all the time is a struggle. You're always talking about struggle, struggle, struggle. So turn that struggle into something that you're passionate about. And I think that that's going to help you come out of the routine of doing too much, taking on too much, biting off more than you can chew. I'm also getting you've done a lot with your hair, but you're still not happy or satisfied, or you keep changing your hair or dyeing your hair, or you keep changing your look, but you still don't feel beautiful enough. You still don't feel handsome enough, charming enough, or attractive enough. Let me see. Wow, look, love is here again, and this is reversed. This is card number 8. I feel like whoever I'm talking to in pile 3, you've been heartbroken. You've been let down too many times. I feel like at some point you give up. And I'm hoping that I can inspire you today to not give up. And to remind yourself that love is real. And the more you love yourself, the more you will attract love. It's inevitable. But the more you keep attracting and accepting low vibrational people, low vibrational jobs, getting paid pennies on the dollar or something like that, that's all you're going to get. You got to learn how to put your foot down. Pile 3. Wow, look, inner child. 47. Some of you guys could struggle with hair, your skin tone. Wow. So even in the future, you're still here with your inner child. Or your childhood was very significant. Your childhood could be the reason why there's a lack of love, especially if it's from your mother with the Venus energy, or from a woman. A woman could be significant, a sister or something like that could be significant in your life. So I feel like even in the future, you're doing some inner childhood trauma healing, or that's what you should be doing now. You also have a child. Some of you have a child in the future, or there's something about your daughter, or you become a grandmother or grandfather. And I see somebody looks just like you. Wow, you have solar plexus. This is 36. Solar plexus, very powerful energy. It says this is about being centered, balancing power and manipulation. For some reason, pile 3, people think that they could manipulate you. And I'm getting it's because of this empath card. You could be too nice. Type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you keep saying yes when you really want to say no, or you put up with too much. And then you explode. Pile 3. I feel like some of you guys in the future, you're pondering the woulda, coulda, shouldas. If only I had got up and went to the gym. If only I had stopped overindulging. If only I had loved myself more. Or if only I had not gotten married or spent that money on this or that. Some of you guys also, I feel like you have to reestablish boundaries when it comes to finances. So learn how to tell yourself, no, we can't go to the mall and just shop till we drop. We can't afford that. We can't live outside of our means. Or just learn how to better prioritize. And I think that you may be happy. There's a lot here pertaining to love. You have 3 cards in the vortex that all symbolize some form of love. Literally the word love. Love, love, love. Some of you guys need a hug. I'm getting, when's the last time you had a hug? Like a real hug. Not even trying to be funny, like for real. I think that you need a hug. Pile 3. You may also benefit just from hugging yourself more. Just remember every day, from here on out, let me do something to appreciate myself. Let me do something for myself to show myself that I love myself. Even if you have to look it up online, how to love yourself. What are the habits of people who don't love themselves? What do people do when they don't love themselves? Or they don't appreciate themselves. How do I overcome low self-esteem? Wow, that was amazing. So we're all done here. Thank you guys for watching. I'd appreciate it if you guys hit the thumbs up on this video. And I'll see you next time. Take care, y'all. Peace.